And breaking news right now out of Lehigh Acres, where crime scene tape surrounds this home. Lee County deputies conducted an investigation at this duplex, and this is happening on Westminster Road West, which is near Homestead Road in Alabama. Wink News reporter Morgan Reiner is there. Now, Morgan, have you been given any information? An attorney will now need his own attorney after being stopped for sleeping in the middle of the road. Deputies say Mark Adamczyk was sound asleep in his car in the middle lane near Pine Ridge Road and Livingston Road in Collier County. They say he was startled when the deputy hit his window, and that's when he hit the patrol car. Investigators say he then refused to comply with deputies and he was arrested. He is now facing DUI charges. And this dog is now recovering after police say he was shot in the head and stabbed multiple times. Now the search is on for the person who did this to him. The images of Max the Beagle were so graphic, we've blurred some of them. Max was found outside a home in Polk County by a paramedic at the end of her shift.
He got a blood transfusion yesterday. He was doing well.
Thank you. That's the message Governor-elect Ron DeSantis is sending today. He, along with his Lieutenant Governor-elect Jeanette Nunez, were in Naples this afternoon. It's part of their statewide thank you tour. They stopped at Food and Thought, an organic store there in town. And during his tour, he talked about the water quality crisis and what he and the president are doing about it.
You don't have discharges, there's still going to be problems with the water, but at least it's not going to exacerbate them. And so I think that that would be good. And obviously the water in the lake, has been a problem for a long time.
DeSantis. And welcome back. Roberto Clemente Park is now a winter wonderland. The annual holiday in the park is happening right now. It features food, a Soul Santa parade, and a Christmas choir showcase. Wink News reporter Nika Henger is live at the park right now. Now, Nika, is this the first of 4 events? And check this out. Strong waves hit a ferry boat as it made its way across Puget Sound in Washington. It was all caught on camera, as you see right here. Extreme winds caused the waves, which created 10-foot swells. The massive waves overtook ferry workers and customers' cars. It also caused a ferry ride, which normally takes 45 minutes, to be extended by a longer period of time.
Wow, that's pretty terrifying.
That looks scary.
Yeah, I mean, it reminds me of some of the hurricanes we've been through, but fortunately, we don't
100%, yeah.
anything like that right now.
No,
it's
absolutely
beautiful
nothing.
out.
Yeah. We had some rain overnight last night and earlier this morning, but that has since moved off to the East Coast. Pretty mild, upper 50s, around 60 degrees. Not too bad.
This is really the time of year to be here. It's
right.
been, this whole month has just been so beautiful.
Yeah, when you get fronts, it stinks, but other than that, it's perfect.
Yeah, exactly.
I did notice the humidity a little bit this morning, so I noticed that coming.
Because of that front.
Yeah.
It'll get you.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks so much for joining us. Have a great rest of your evening.
News leader. This is Wink News at 6:30.
A Lehigh Acres neighborhood becomes a crime scene. What neighbors say happened before deputies showed up.
Plus, a holiday surprise. What was given to the family of fallen officer Adam Jobbers Miller and why it means so much this Christmas season.
And the Affordable Care Act gutted by one judge. What it means for you as a deadline to sign up just hours away. And breaking news right out of Lehigh Acres, where crime scene tape surrounds this home right here. Lee County deputies are conducting an investigation at a duplex. This is happening on Westminster Road West, which is near Homestead Road in Alabama. Wink News reporter Morgan Reiner is there. Now, Morgan, have you been given any information? An attorney will now need his own attorney after being stopped for sleeping in the middle of the road. Deputies say Mark Adamczyk was sound asleep in his car in the middle lane near Pine Ridge Road and Livingston Road in Collier County. They say he was startled when the deputy hit his window, and that's when he hit a patrol car. Investigators say he then refused to comply with deputies and was arrested. He is now facing DUI charges. And this dog is now recovering after police say he was shot in the head and stabbed multiple times. And now the search for the person who did this to him is going on. The image of Max the Beagle were so graphic, we blurred them for you. Max was found outside a home in Polk County by a paramedic at the end of her shift.
He got a blood transfusion yesterday. He was doing well, but we did the blood transfusion to boost him up because with the tissue, a lot of it dies and you've got a lot of infection you're battling.
And the woman that first found Max. Thank you. That's the message from Governor-elect Ron DeSantis he's sending today. He, along with Lieutenant Governor Jeanette Nunez, were in Naples this afternoon. It was part of their statewide thank you tour. They stopped at Food and Thought, an organic store. During his tour, he talked about the water quality crisis and what he and the president are doing about it.
you don't have discharges, there's still going to be problems with the water, but at least it's not going to exacerbate them. And so I think that that would be good. And obviously the water in the lake, has been a problem for a long time.
DeSantis takes office on January. Welcome back. Roberto Clemente Park is now a winter wonderland. The annual Holiday in the Park event is happening right now. It features food, a Soul Santa parade, and a Christmas choir showcase. Wink News reporter Anika Henniger is live at the park. And Anika, this is the first of 4 events?
Here's Anika Henniger, Wink News now.
Thankfully.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back. We're going to ask Brittany to come back to the desk over here. But that event looked really nice, didn't it?
Yeah, it looked so much fun. I mean, just taking a look at where Anika was walking through, it makes me want to head out there tonight.
Sorry, I'm late.
There you are.
We're just chatting it up over here. No, it's all right. So it's beautiful out, though.
Yeah, we saw some rain earlier today. Thankfully, that has all cleared out here across Southwest Florida. You can see it's all off.
An Oklahoma junior high school student arrested for missing too many days of school. The student's mother is outraged, but the Muskogee Public School System says it's all perfectly legal. The boy's mother says most of the days her son missed were excused with doctor's notices. As for the other, she says he was sick and didn't have a doctor's note. The boy missed a total of 18 days of school already this year.
But snowman. The Smith family said they wanted to beat each other by building the largest snowman, and 21 feet is definitely large. They were actually going for 25, which is crazy to think. I think if you stacked everyone at this desk, we'd be, taller, but that's just so crazy tall.
You need like an engineer to do something like that too.
Yeah, they said it took like cocoa too to encourage the kids to keep at it, because they brought the kids in on that too. So obviously to keep everyone occupied, they're like, here's some hot cocoa, we got this.
I lived in Virginia, and that's a lot of snow for that part, so they probably were excited to get started on all of that.
Yeah, last week a few areas in Virginia and North Carolina had 21 to 24 feet of snow. Can you imagine?
That's a lot
Yeah.
for them, not for the rest of the
Feet?
country. But.
Or inches.
It did catch me. I'm like, oh my goodness.
It's the
I
end of the
really
world.
missed out on that news story. I was like,
okay.
yeah, no, that's still a lot.
Yeah, but we, of course, never get that here in
No, it's
Southwest
beautiful.
Florida. But what we do get around this time of year with fronts is rain.
Yeah.
Now, we had some overnight last night, but now we have started to clear out. You can see all of that along the East Coast now, so looking good for your Saturday evening. Temperatures right now, upper 60s to around 70 degrees for most parts across Southwest Florida. We will see most areas cool off into the 60s for much of this evening, so really going to be a pretty nice night to get out for any outdoor evening plans. You won't need the umbrella. You actually won't even need the jacket, so pretty mild. Now, by tomorrow morning, we'll start off the day in the upper 50s for areas up towards Port Charlotte, Arcadia, Lake Placid. Farther south, low to mid 60s, slightly above where we should be for this time of year, but really not too bad. But behind that cold front, you will notice a cool down by Monday morning. We'll see temperatures starting off in the 50s, near 70 in the afternoon, so cooler for this time of year. But another front comes later this week. It's that time of the year, but what I'm looking forward to is day 10, Christmas Day.
Yay.
Right where we should be for this
And
time
people
of
here
year.
can build sandmen. I know that's a popular thing. Like, you can't go
Not
build
as
your
high, though.
snowman.
Not as high.
I don't know. It's a challenge. If you build a 21-foot sandman,
Let us
it
know.
will appear on Wink News. I can tell
It
you
will.
that, because that is an impressive feat. So there you go.
Amazing. Well, thanks so much for joining us. We'll be right back here at 10 o'clock.